found one in the toilet.
See the rat poop right there? He hired another pest control company to come out and said, you're looking at about $10,000. Me and Victor found this within 15 minutes. She's been dealing with this for 2 years. That's how disgusting this industry is. This is the kitchen, this is the bathroom. Okay. And it's on this wall. You're hearing the noise here? Oh yeah. And when was the last time you heard it? 2 days ago. Okay. Right here. Okay. We have a cleanout right here. Okay. And he chewed his way through the wall, and it was a ton of droppings right over here. Inside there, okay. Inside the wall right here. Okay. And then you had mentioned on the phone that you guys did some concrete underneath the tub? Yes. Before, this needs to be a tub. Okay. Got it. And then we're living underneath, and then we let's just destroy it. When we moved everything, you saw barrels going down right there. Okay. And then we just covered with concrete. That lasted for about a year, you said, and then now they're back. Now they're back. Okay. And when we did the kitchen, we saw an open pipe. Okay. And we closed it, and then they went on coming for years, and then they came back again. Got it. Okay. Let's get started. They don't appear to be in the attic. Mm-mm. All right, so here's a 4-inch vent here. Doesn't smell. This one though has a little bit of a taint. We're gonna go ahead and conduct a smoke test because I think it's the sewer rats, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, lots of smoke. Smoke. Yeah.
That's not normal.
Tons of smoke in that bathroom, so we know there's a breach. We're gonna wait for this smoke to dissipate and then run the camera and see if we can identify any obvious breaches. Anthony, you were placing a bet. What's the bet?
All right, so my bet is that the breach is gonna be in the toilet. All right.
On that 3-inch?
Yeah, 3-inch. All
right, you know what? I'll gamble with you. I think it's gonna be the shower vent here. All right, let's see. So let's make a bet.
What's up?
You're right, I pay you double today.
All right.
If I'm right, I pay you half of what I pay you.
All right, bet.
Is that a bet?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh,
why not?
I could save some labor money today, guys. So here we go.
Stakes are way too high.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and insert camera in all these different directions here. Yeah, you can see some rat's nest material right there. We're gonna go ahead and remove this mirror, open up, and then look this way. Get a better view of what's going on here, but something is going on here. Remember, Anthony thought it was this 3-inch here for the toilet, or 4-inch. I think it's the shower. So we will verify right now. Smoke is on. Coming from the shower side. So it appears that the smoke is coming from the bottom, like below the shower valve, and then up. So we're gonna now have to move that washer and dryer and expose that wall. So let's do that now. There it is right there. Yeah. Big old hole right here in this rubber. Rubber coupling right here.
Looks like we found it.
That's why you don't use rubber couplings inside of a wall cavity, especially if you know you have sewer rats in your municipality, because they chewed right through there. It's unbelievable. All of that rubber couplings we're recommending to get fully replaced, possibly a rodent blocking device, but that right there definitely needs to be addressed. So he's gonna call and get an approval and see what we do next. Hey Anthony.
Yeah?
So,
There's no way.
yeah,
Really?
wasn't the toilet.
Wait.
I'll show you. Come over here.
Let's see it. Let's see it first.
Oh. Saving some money, guys. Saving some money. He wants to see, to prove. He thinks I'm lying, okay?
I
He
gotta make
thinks I'm
sure.
lying.
I gotta make sure.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's connected to, like, they're all connected.
Actually, you know what? You make a very good point.
I don't think it
I
really
think it's a
counts.
tie because it's in the middle.
Yeah.
It wasn't on this side, and it wasn't on this side. So, it's a tie.
It's a tie.
That was a close one.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and extract all this. We're gonna use the Twinzyme, get all this disinfected, take a parts list here and get all this replaced. All right, so we're setting up the Twins trap hoodie and the bait tugger. It's all baited with peanut butter, and then we have a monitoring camera as well. We don't know if there's any remaining rats that are left in the wall cavity. We don't want to risk it, so we're gonna place one trap for tonight and monitor the situation when we come back and do the plumbing. Awesome find. We'll now just have to do the plumbing, monitor, and I think this job's a wrap though. We'll see though, we'll see.
Day 2.
No activity last night?
Nothing.
Yeah. it was
You know, my
quiet.
wife is a twin too.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not identical, but
You should have told me that because I do twin discounts. All right, you can see no rats. See the rat poop right there.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So we know that they're coming in through this way, so I'm gonna remove that debris there and then I'm gonna add a bunch of grease inside here. Pretty brilliant idea, I think. I don't think those rats are gonna have anything to do with that grease at all. One thing that Javier told me was he hired another pest control company to come out and give him an estimate. He popped his head up into the attic, looked around for 3 minutes, closed the door and said, "You're looking at about $10,000. If anybody comes to your house for 3 minutes and gives you that quote, that's a big, big red flag. So imagine if Javier would have went for the $10,000. This would have never been solved. All right, the plumbing's gonna get done. We're gonna monitor over the next 7 to 10 days, but I think this is a wrap, guys, for sure. They ain't coming back either. And if they do, he would be advised from us to put in a rodent blocking device. So we got another job to head to.
So last Friday, the garage roof was redone.
Okay.
And then that's when I started hearing the sounds in the walls again. It was quiet for a while, but always sounds like it's in here.
Okay.
Like there's in the ceiling and right here. And then in the bathroom, sometimes I can hear them in the wall.
In the bathroom.
Like there was a time when they were really active in here.
Okay.
And then I found one in the toilet.
Got it. Can you show me
Yeah,
the bathroom?
yeah.
Perfect. When did you find the one in the toilet? How long ago?
February.
February? Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Let's get to it.
All right, heading under right now. Gonna inspect underneath that bathroom for sure. All right, we've got the smoke going. This is an absolute waste of time right here. Glue boards and a crawl space.
Waste of money if you ask me.
The guys are saying they're getting smoke outside. Yeah. You all right there? The glue boards didn't work on a rat, but it got me. Oh gosh, what a mess. I hate these things. And T-Rex literally got Got one by the tail or the foot. Yeah, he's gone. They put some poisons down here as well. You can see though, this trap, this is why we don't use the T-Rex, because they took the bait. Man, this crawl space, they went to war. They probably tried every strategy here, guys, and that's the biggest mistake people make. Not finding the entry points, but just relying on poisons and glue boards and traps. Can't do that. Yeah, you may get one or two like you just saw, but that's not rat extermination.
That's not how it's done.
Definitely no breaches in the crawl space. All right, let's continue the investigation. So Victor's all proud today, guys. He's like, Jimmy, Jimmy. And I love when I hear that voice because it means that he found something.
Close one eye and look at the mesh.
Oh, they chewed.
That's not supposed to happen.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and remove this here. And bam. So what was happening is the rats were coming in through this clean out pipe. This should have been stubbed to the outside. So they're chewing through there, dumping into the crawl space, and then going up into your wall to nest.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is properly clean, get rid of all the droppings and urine. And
Was there a lot of droppings in there?
inside the pipe there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna place a monitoring camera, rat trap, because once we block their entry points, just so you know, it may be louder than normal. Because now we've disrupted their pathway. All right, so we temporarily blocked it here. We're gonna put a rodent blocking device, but in the meantime, no rats can get in or out right now. So we'll just have to wait. We'll come back and do all the repairs properly.
Now's the fun part.
All right, we brought a little gadget here this morning for this crawl space, so we're gonna see if it works, but check it out. Introducing the new Twins crawl space rat trapping. Here we go. It's got the bait tugger, the hoodie. Catch a rat, we'll just reel him in.
You're not serious.
So that's where they were coming through. So I think what's happening, you guys, is the rats are inside this wall cavity right here. I don't want to exclude them. So as we cover this pipe tonight, their entry points are going to be blocked. So we're going to go ahead and see and monitor the Ratmobile, crawl space Ratmobile, if we can get anything here. I don't know, the rats may look at those faces and go, hell no, not the Twins again. I have the camera and the traps underneath the crawl space.
Okay.
If you may hear much louder noises tonight, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
You've got my number. You could stay connected with me, but I'm going to monitor with that camera underneath the crawl space. So
Okay.
we'll be able to get the rats out within 3 to 5 days. All right, so we're just going to monitor over the next 2 to 4 days and see if the Ratmobile gets them out of the crawl space. Keep you posted. 2 down, guys. 2 down today. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Day 2.
All right, 24 hours later, let's head underneath the crawl space and see if the Ratmobile got one. I think I see a body. Here we go. Big boy. Big boy. Look at that. That's what I love about our twin hoods, guys. Head first. Beautiful catch. Absolutely perfect. That's why you guys, if you're trapping, go to twintraps.com. Order yours today. Right in the head. It's bloody. We didn't see it on the camera, guys, because the rats chewed the wire. First time this has ever happened.
He cut the power.
He said, I'm gonna die, but I'm not gonna allow the twins to watch my death. That's probably what it was, but super exciting. We're gonna continue to monitor for sure. All right, guys, we're on our 3rd call here with Lorena, having a very difficult time figuring out how the rats are getting into the attic. Same old story. She hires an attic rodent company. They come out, promise her that she'll be rat-free. They go in, charge her thousands of dollars to remediate and treat the attic. All new insulation. Months later, the rats are back. So we're starting on a roof. seeing if the basics, this is excluded. As we do a roof inspection, there's a little suspect thing right here. This right here. Anytime you see a flashing that's covered like this, we got to figure out why. And oftentimes, if you've watched our videos, the 4-inch or 3-inch vent is cut and then it's sealed up top, so the rats will come through, but we have to get into the attic and verify that. I'm seeing a couple bottles of spray foam under there, and they spray foamed around some plumbing, so gonna have to get the Tyvek suit. We're gonna have to investigate this crawl space here soon. So this has been frustrating for you, obviously.
It's been 2 years, on and off. Not something like super, consistent.
Aggressive. Yep.
But it's been like onesie, twosies every other month, and then it's like a couple of months. I want to say I caught like 3 in 1 month. So it just
okay.
Yeah.
And so the attic guys, they come out, they assess the attic when they first got out here, and then said, okay, what we need to do is clean out the attic and seal up all the holes.
Yeah, and that should take care of the issue. It was quiet for a while, and then I always kept a camera up there, but for
Smart.
whatever reason, I don't know why. I think my kids play with the settings and it didn't record anything, and then I started hearing stuff, and I'm like, wait a second.
So you can see they secured the rat trap. This is why we created the twins trap station here. You don't have to do all that. Not seeing any droppings. So the good thing, it's not a massive infestation. Whatever's happening, it's light. Nothing is really standing out. We're gonna go ahead and perform a smoke test right now, see what we can find. I'm gonna get suited up and get into the crawl space as well.
A few moments later.
Oh, right there, look. Look what's from down.
Red grease too.
It's from down below.
It's unbelievable to me how an attic / rodent company would come in here, see that broken pipe, see the rat grease. And it's exactly where, remember I told you guys the vent that was capped off up on the roof? It matches to that right there. So we got here, what, 15 minutes ago, Victor?
Yeah, probably like 15 minutes ago.
So me and Victor found this within 15 minutes. She's been dealing with this for 2 years. That's how disgusting this industry is. It's really, really upsetting and disturbing. Especially to a single mom is on a fixed income, trusting professionals to come out and solve their problems once and for all. It's really, really, really disturbing. When you hire these companies, you guys, you make sure terms and conditions, you put it in their writing, and if they're not willing to sign that, then you don't hire them. I'm gonna go ahead and ask Lorena, because that's a transit pipe. That's an asbestos pipe that somebody just literally broke off. So I don't know if it was the attic guys. We've got to figure that out, but that's the issue, guys, right there. All right, I'm gonna head underneath the crawl space. I don't want to just stop there. We got to continue the investigation. You can't, when you're dealing with rats, you can't make any assumptions. You've got to do a thorough investigation. And just like us, if we were to come out here and assume and have Raul fix that pipe, and we think we're the champs here, and then she's got rodent activity again because we didn't take the time and the extra effort to get into the crawl space and do a further investigation. So that's what we're doing now.
I'm simply trying to be thorough.
Another plastic trap that deployed. This is why we don't use those. Lorena said that they were here a couple days ago or last week. Yeah, just dump your trash in your client's property. They'll never know.
Was that sarcasm?
Not getting any smoke down here, which is good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any activity in this crawl space at all. They're coming into that pipe. No issues inside the crawl space. So it's that one pipe. They did all of this work. They crawl, they do all of the exclusion work in that pipe with rat grease right in front of their eyes.
The man's a bloody amateur.
I don't know who broke this. This is an asbestos white pipe. So I don't know, but the problem that I have is your attic company should have seen this. They've done everything else. And there's rat grease right there. You can see the clear evidence that the rats were coming in and out right here.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to share this with you, save it so that way you can go to them and hold them responsible. I think you might be able to get some money back.
Okay, and then so what do we do to do it for
So
that?
we're right now we have a couple different instruments right now that we're going to see if it works. We legally cannot cut that pipe. So we have to delicately, because it's already been disturbed, but we're going to delicately try to figure out what we can do to repair that and stop the rats from coming in.
Repair it as in like taking it out to the roof or?
Well, that's a good question. Technically, it should go out to the roof.
Okay.
But they do make what we call a Studer vent. And with that vent being wide open and you haven't smelled any sewer gases in the house, then a Studer vent is going to be the less non-invasive and most affordable. Okay, so we've wire meshed that. I'm going to add some Flex Seal. And then we're going to go ahead and just add a Studer vent for right now. Raul went to go get the parts to get that done.
Later.
Right, we'll get a Studer vent. The droppings there too. It's so funny how they would exclude all the electrical, but they would not exclude this big old hole. Just doesn't make sense. It's right in front of their face. Victor's wire meshing that gap around the perimeter of the exterior portion of that pipe. All right, well, that was quick. Glad we found that. So yeah, now what she's gonna have to do, she's got her own camera, her own rat traps, so she's gonna monitor, but she'll keep me posted. So good find though. All three rat-free. Dave, we need the rat dads.
Jim, great job for solving those 3 rodent jobs. Now, here's the rat dads.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.